You know, I don't know if anything gives me more joy than seeing people who fucked around and voted for Donald Trump find out. So one of the new members of the FAFO party is Dave Portnoy. Now understand something, Dave Portnoy is mostly known for Barstool and also known for kind of going around everywhere and giving his reviews on pizza. Recently, leading up to this election of Donald Trump, he decided to get into the political game. And he would post these political takes and he'd say, if you don't like my politics, don't listen to this part, just go ahead and scroll on or whatever, right? And then he'd give these ridiculous takes about how cool Donald Trump was and about how Donald Trump knows what he's doing. He's playing 3D chess. The Democrats are just bad people and they're not good for the economy and blah, 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 right? He was a Donald Trump fanboy. So then he voted for Donald Trump. And he was absolutely happy that Donald Trump won. And he loved to get online and he loved to kind of own the libs and talk about how, Donald Trump has won and all the liberals are so mad and and he was, the transphobia and the gay hate and all that type of stuff, right? Fast forward to Donald Trump deciding to tank the economy by imposing tariffs on pretty much every country. I mean, he imposed tariffs on an area that is uninhabited. Like there are just penguins there or something like that. So Donald Trump imposes all these tariffs, right? 10% on pretty much every country, and then a tier of tariffs on China and Russia and Japan and Canada. I mean, he didn't care if they were our allies or whatever, right? And now Dave Portnoy is finding out, right? Now, I don't understand how all of these people who seem to be finding out didn't understand that we were telling them that exactly what's happening now was going to happen. We told you guys that these tariffs were going to lead to people losing money, people losing retirement funds, people losing money in the stock market. We said that. This is nothing new to us. So the fact that a rich guy votes for Donald Trump, a guy who has money and doesn't realize that these tariffs are going to cause him problems, that Republicans absolutely are never good for the economy. But these people fell for it hook, line, and sinker. And so now what is Dave Portnoy doing? He's crying online because he lost money thanks to Donald Trump.
I almost tweeted out, Dave, how much are you down right now and today? 7 million. I'm down $7 million in stocks and crypto. And it's tariff city. Trump has put his tariffs all over the place. I've been trying to understand them. I don't. Like, it's more a trade deficit tariff to me. Like, hey, we get this much shit from you and you get this much from us. Let's even that up. Let's get some wacky formula and do tariffs. And everything's in the shitter because of it.
First of all, let me say this before anyone gets anything confused. Fuck Dave Portnoy. I do not care about the dude. Must be a nice problem to have that you lost $7 million. Because you know what? You'll be able to make that up. There are families in America right now losing actual money that they use to feed themselves. Losing money that they use to pay their rent or their mortgage or their car payment. You lost $7 million because you voted for an idiot. And you want us to care? You want us to give a shit. Poor people are losing their right to freaking life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness right now. You have families right now trying to figure out if they're going to have to send them, if they're going to have to go back to work, or how are they going to pay their next bill because you voted for an idiot. A lot of the people who are being actually affected by this didn't vote for the guy. A lot of people who have to deal with not losing $7 million like you, losing $7,000 in a retirement fund that had barely anything in it anyway. Those people I'm worried about. Those people I care about. I don't give a damn about Dave Portnoy. As a matter of fact, I hope he loses $70 million. I hope he loses all of his money. He chose to ignore all of the warning signs, all of the warnings from people like myself telling him that this was going to happen. So I don't give a damn about Dave Portnoy. I don't give a damn about his businesses. I hope they all go under. You voted for a guy who bankrupted casinos, and you thought that guy should be running our economy. And now while that guy is running our economy and you're losing money, you're crying on the internet. Guess what I'm doing? I'm laughing. I'm going to go for a walk. And I'm going to think about the money you lost, and I'm going to laugh. And what I'm going to do while I'm thinking about it is I'm going to hope that you lose more money because you goddamn deserve it. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.